Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic and this is another reaction to Shokugeki no Souma. It is the fourth plate, episode 7, and as always, if you want to see the reaction itself, just go down into my descriptions, follow the links, replace the parentheses dot parts with real dots, and enjoy. Once you've done, feel free to come back here and hear my thoughts about this episode, so see you soon. To those that came back, welcome back. Let's see, what a nice episode again. A really cute one, sweet one, tasty one, as it should be. So we had mainly the question about the dish, right? But what I liked is that the overall message of this episode was that Momo kind of reached like the epitome, the maximum of cuteness and sweetness. She was the queen of sweets. And thus she is perfect and that it cannot be better. No one can beat her. And she just got taught that if you try other things, you go away from the perfect status and just try to include other ingredients to find out how they mix with each other, how they combine their flavors. As we have learned all over the episodes, right? Then you may found one thing that is even better than what you thought to be perfect now. That is something that Yukihira taught from the beginning. He learned from his father, right? Test again and again. They did those endless battles just trying to get better. And that is something that Irina learned while meeting Yukihira. That there is sometimes, not always, just sometimes, this one dish which seems to be just, you know, low grade of common ingredients, or in a way done that you shouldn't do it, that because it is done like that, gives you something new, something special, something unique. And if you put that on a really good dish, then it becomes more than perfect. It becomes the new height you are aiming for. And you shouldn't be aiming for this height. You should always be aiming for a little bit further. To cross that one, to be able to create something that is even better than that. Really nice. That was something that Megumin did when she created her dish, and that's why Momo was so confused and unrelaxed, and I can see that. That was nicely done. It was a cool thing, a nice thing. And in many regards, it was a bow to Megumi, which is why she looks like she looks, which I like. It's entertaining. So that's why it was called the Two Queens, because we had two queens going against each other. The Queen of Sweets against the Golden Tongue, which is perceived as the Ice Queen. Nice, really good, very, very nice. It's good to see that the other two are backups, Heat 1 and 2, so Rindo and Tsukasa. I honestly, if there would be fair judges, I don't think that Ishiki can win it. I think Tsukasa, being the number 1, will still win. Rindo against Takumi. I mean, it is squid. So, Takumi is mainly on Italian food, although he has shown in the past that he can do so much more. Which is in the middle. Italy is laying on the Middle Sea, so he could have good chances with squid. Rindo being for special ingredients, possibly the same. So I would call it even there. Yes, she may have an upper hand on that. But in general, Rindo is not number 2 without a reason. So even there, I would give her a slight advantage. I think Tsukasa versus Ishiki, it will be Tsukasa. Rindo against Takumi, I see a little benefit on Rindo's side. And just story-wise, it very likely will be. Because then we will have 2 against 2. Just saying. However, we now have Asani stepping in as judge. And I don't know about him. I mean, On the one hand, we have seen him very, very often being just a mean guy, right? But he has his reasons and he has his own statutes and beliefs. So maybe he will be a fair judge. I kind of question it, but I see the option that he may be a fair judge. I guess we will have a 2-on-2 in the end. We will have Rindo and Tsukasa against the Golden Tongue, Irina, and Yukihiro Souma. And I would kind of like if it would be still a 3-on-3, and if, as example, Asani would jump in on the one side and the father of Yukihiro on the other one. So, Saiba. But I don't know if they will do that. It would be cool, just saying. We will see. What was created during this time, however, the Castle of Sweets was awesome. I mean, it was just a little bit over the top, right? It was just like, what the heck is wrong with you? And then making like an autography session out of it was an interesting thing. So she's a social person. I like to have a little bit of her background. So she was like a golden tongue. But for sweets and for cute things. It was not only about taste of the tongue, of food. It was taste in general, you know, what will be cute, what will be the next best selling toy. Because she could tell for sure that is cute and that is not. And that is sweet and that is not. So she has a little bit, or very much, the ability of Irina, but just on a different side. Not for food in general, but for everything that is sweet or cute in general. So, a nice way of doing that. I mean, in many regards, those two could get along pretty well because they have similar stories. Just saying. However, the souffle that was done by Reno topped it, and I like that idea. I like the idea of a cream and a crunchy topping, because that is something I can say for sure is always the nice mixture. If you have something that you bite, that crunches, and then you have something creamy inside. I am not much of a fan of a too sweet food, really. There can be something too sweet. I always like those cooled fresh creams within something that is a bit sweet. That is a nice mix, and I think that what they went here for with the beans as well. So it was a mix of things, and the idea to try something new to improve the taste and to make unique taste. That won her the battle. But I liked how it looked even more, because while the castle was awesome, I mean, it was just like a bomb, right? It is a big and huge castle. It looked awesome. It was very well crafted. I liked the smaller, it still was quite big, souffle with the topping that was done. It just looked delicate. It just looked nice to the eye, like a little bit like spring, you know, if you understand what I mean. So refreshing, and that's why I liked it even more. Because if I would stand in a shop and I would have like, what you want? Do you want a bit of the souffle or of this of the castle? I would think like, wow, that's an awesome castle. But I see it and I think of sugar and marzipan, and I feel like my stomach is going to be grounded. I don't think so. The other one looks fresh, and I want something sweet but fresh that is, you know, I like but will not slow me down afterwards. Very well done. Nice one. That's it for me this time. I will see you the next time, and until then, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. My name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.